Hola, buenos dias guys, John here, con mi baby borracha. But she's not borracha no more because she's quitting drinking. We don't have drinks in our hand. So today's video I'm going to talk about these things where it says, why are there still simps in their 40s and 50s despite them being old enough to be experienced about women? And I'm going to read some of the answers. And first off, I'm going to tell you guys, like, age, just because they're old doesn't mean they're experienced.
Here's why you should never listen to men like Steve Harvey. A lot of older men think that just because they're older means they're more knowledgeable on everything. You could just be an old idiot. Steve Harvey is in the news now because his wife was cheating on him with her bodyguard and their private chef, but he was the same one coming on here telling us that these young boys that we don't know what we were talking about, that we just need to provide for a woman.
These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? What do your bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children?
Well, these young boys tend to know a little something, right? Because we're not getting cheated on by our wife that we're providing for with our private chef and our bodyguard. This is what happened with Steve Harvey. He just assumed that because he's older, he understands everything. This is a new dating culture. This is a new dating market. Don't just assume just because you're older, you're smarter.
Yeah, they may have had a relationship for a long time, but they've only had a relationship for a long time with one or two people. Whereas me, I've had a bunch of different relationships with a bunch of different people, and look at my age. I'm half the age of a lot of these guys. And so, just because someone's old doesn't mean that they may have a lot more experience in certain things. Yes, and yeah, maybe being married, being divorced, that kind of thing, they got a lot of experience in that. But as far as like what I've gone through, being able to do the things I've been able to do around the world and spend time and build relationships with people, I have a lot more experience in that because I've had a lot of freedom and I achieved it early. So I'm gonna read some of the stuff that these people wrote. Maybe estoy leyendo. Alguien pregunta, ¿por qué hay muchachos de no sabe nada de las chicas pero ya está viejo? Y yo explico, no importa si está viejo, cuando no tiene mucha experiencia con muchas chicas, no va a saber nada. Solo va a saber cómo ser casado con una chica, pero no tiene mucha experiencia de relaciones con varias diferentes chicas. Y voy a leer respuestas.
Hola, what's up guys? Had to interrupt the video to bring you guys an important announcement. A lot of you guys watching, I've been receiving tons of messages from guys that are virgins, that haven't been laid yet, that want to get laid, and maybe guys that have already been laid, but they're not getting access to girls where they're at, so they want to get laid still. You know, these guys are getting taken advantage of, reaching out to escort, strippers, or whatever they're reaching out to, wasting all that money. If you really need help that bad and you want to do it that bad, reach out. I'll help you guys. We'll discuss whatever it is that you're facing. It can also be other stuff. Maybe you're heartbroken and need advice or need something to help you get over that heartbreak. Maybe you have a wife or a girlfriend where you feel like she's cheating on you or things just aren't the same. I can help you analyze the situation and get over it. I've gone through a lot of relationships already with girls from all over the place, all over the world, different places, you know, so I've seen all the things that they do. Been in long-term relationships, so I know what a marriage feels like. I know what divorce feels like. I haven't been divorced, but in a long-term relationship to where I felt like divorce pretty much. And so I've seen a lot of people go through it, and I can help you guys that are going through these type of things too. If you need help, maybe like going to another place, I can put you in touch with people in different places in part of my network, or find people that are viewers as well that can help. That's why I'm doing this, to get the word across of the things that I can help you with. Not just that, if you own a business and you're accepting credit cards and you're still paying the fees, you don't got to pay the fees no more. You're pretty much just throwing your money in the trash. You're better off just using it on yourself, splurging, taking a vacation, enjoying like this in a pool in a tropical location somewhere where there's nothing but palm trees around and tropical birds. That kind of stuff where the weather's perfect. You could be doing that instead. Or if you have some friends or family that own businesses that are still wasting their money paying the fees, you know, I'll be able to help. So I can help with a number of things, and I'll be glad to, you know, put you guys in the right direction. Same if you guys want to go to Costa Rica, I got friends out there. Cancun, I got friends down there. Philippines, I got a lot of friends out there. So you guys need help on any of that stuff, reach out. I'll be glad to put you in contact so that way you can have a better experience all around. All right, talk to you guys soon. Adios.
This guy writes, someone gave me wise advice. Don't automatically go to adults for advice/guidance because fools grow old too. I thought that was funny. And then some guy asked, can we narrow down the definition of a simp? I feel like it's becoming a little too broad. I mean, if middle-aged dudes are actively still dick thinking to the point where they let it run their lives, that's one thing. But if they're full control of themselves and are the ones calling the shots, that's another. Well, this guy writes, a simp is a term used to describe an unequal exchange of value between men and women. That's essentially it. Like a lot of simps will simp over a girl, like their photos, do everything they can, bend over backwards for the girl and not get anything in return, or get very little in return, or be treated bad in return and still keep bending over backwards. That's a simp. All right, and then this guy writes, because they believe in the Gamblers Fallacy, they think that sooner or later they will meet a good woman who will love them for who they are. Just like a gambler at the slot machines, they think they can't keep losing, and the more they lose, the closer they are to the jackpot. That is such a good way to put it. And like for guys that are still hoping for that fairy tale Disney happily ever after thing, that's kind of like the Gambler's Fallacy, till where they reach into their 60s, 70s, and then still keep hoping and trying, but eventually reality is gonna hit them, and they either are gonna wake up or die, like with that fallacy in their head still. Or they could wake up like Tim, the 72-year-old who you guys see, who's changed his life, who's been molded all his life by society to follow this simp style lifestyle and brainwashed. And now he had to retrain himself to be able to get that and see reality. And you either change or you stay the same and just, like I said, die living that way. But now he's completely changed and he's enjoying life, every minute of life, and making the most of it. And that's why I appreciate him and him coming into my life, as well as him coming into my life allows me to share his life and his experiences with you guys, to show you, give you inspiration that if he could do it, you guys can do it too. All right, Tim, again, I want to thank you again for all your motivation and inspiration that you've been giving, and for you being open and upfront and honest about your feelings, all the bad things that you went through and that you're going through, and how you changed and how good things are turning now, and how much you're enjoying life. But people can appreciate that. I appreciate it, and I'm sure a lot of people appreciate it too. All right, so this guy writes, they were continuously brainwashed their whole lives, and I just explained that. Just like Tim, you could either choose to take control or let it keep controlling you, and he took control, and now he's enjoying life. So like, here's a good picture. It says, you may have to fall in love with the beauty of someone, but remember that finally you have to live with that character, not the beauty. And sometimes these people, they feel like they fell in love with the beauty, but they overlook all the red flags and how they're being treated, that they stay with these women even though they're being treated badly.
You know, I appreciate the outreach, the comments, and the emails. And if you can, share these videos with a friend, or also at the very least, just give it a like. It doesn't cost anything or take more than a half a second for you to click the like, because then what it does when you click like, YouTube will suggest the videos to other people that have the same interests as you. So that's kind of like how the whole algorithm works. And so that goes and helps a lot too, you know. Like, if you're not writing comments or sending donations or whatever, pressing like and writing a comment helps greatly as well, you know, because then YouTube will know that you find it useful, and that it'll start suggesting, it'll know that it's a legit video that can help somebody, and it'll start suggesting it to other people that are kind of like watching the same things that you're watching.
Because she looks better than other people, but eventually that beauty fades. Esta foto dice, tú vas a caer enamorada con la belleza de alguien, pero recuerda de finalmente tú necesitas vivir con la personalidad no es la belleza.
No.
Empezar como esto, empezar como tú. Pero tú tienes una buena personalidad. Buena.
Yeah.
I said she has a nice personality. No cambiar esto.
No.
Yo siempre he explicado a mis suscriptores de las chicas después de como 20 años. Yo digo, este es el parte de la vida cuando las chicas ya tienen corrupción. Ya no está inocente, ya es, no está feliz con las cosas de tiene y quiere más. Quiere más dinero, quiere los muchachos, solo está usando muchachos por dinero, solo todo de esto cambiar. Por eso te estoy explicando de por favor no cambiar en este corrupción.
No.
I told her please don't get to that corruption stage. I told her when they hit about 20, that's when they turn corrupt. And so I said, please, you're good right now, but te voy a decir si te veo ya está corrupto. I told her when I know her at that age, I'm gonna tell her if she got corrupt. All right, so I'm gonna read this guy writes, sometimes it's better to not see the truth, live in a lie, and admit all instead of admitting all the wrongs in your life. Conformism. And he wrote, comfort is when you are con, but you are fine about it. That's a great explanation. Yeah, I'm gonna read this guy. What it is, a majority of guys that are in their 50s and 60s have been socially conditioned to be simps, and a lot of them honestly really don't or haven't heard about the red pill, so they just kind of go with what they know and what they've been socially conditioned to believe. I'm 58, thank goodness I found the red pill about 10 years ago, but for a lot of cats in his age range, it's just social conditioning. It's not really their fault. And that's why it could be their fault still. It's still partly their fault because they're not making an initiative to seek out the knowledge and stuff because it's all over the place. And if they don't know, then they're kind of like comfortable and don't want to change. But there's no excuse. So it is their fault. Because there's plenty of material now everywhere where people are seeing. And plus with their own experience, if they're miserable or they're getting a divorce, they can talk to other guys that have gone through it. I remember the simp programming from childhood dies hard like religion, which is true. And then another guy writes, one word, loneliness. And then this guy writes, I found the red pill at 49 after a 17-year-old marriage where I was swindled in the divorce along with my son being alienated from me after the ink was dry. I gave it another shot 2 years ago and now I'm 56. I realized that there's no reason whatsoever to get married again. So yes, we do get some refresher lessons in life and learn from each of them. Well, a lot of them are getting out of 20 to 30 year marriages and feel unneeded in life. Also, more older men are dating single moms so they can be 100% sure that she doesn't have a dick. Things have changed since they were dating. It's kind of making a joke, but it's kind of true. And not only that, the guys trying to date now, they can't relate to these girls and all they want are sugar daddies and they can't handle it, where that's why guys like Tim, if you can discover going overseas to Philippines or Thailand or down south to Mexico or other Latin American countries, that's where you can still find the girls that these guys are looking for. And this guy writes, age doesn't equal experience. That's what I was telling you guys in the front. Some folks go through a ton of shit and learn nothing. So that's it, guys. I wanted to share those lessons. So even if you're young, you can look forward into the future and not make these same mistakes that these guys are doing. That's why I'm trying to share this, so you guys can learn from others' experiences instead of having to learn from your own experiences or mistakes. So if you've been divorced or you're still simping at 40, 50, 60, 70 years old, like, watch some of the other videos, watch Tim and watch his transformation. I've been following his progress since the first time we met. Watch him from the beginning and then see how far he's come, and you guys can use him as an inspiration to also do the same in your life. There's no excuse, guys. Never too late to have a fresh start. So, all right, that's it for now, guys. Write in the comments if your experience, and then share this with some of your friends that are like still going through this and simping at old age, not knowing any better. All right, talk to you guys soon. Adios, pura vida.
Adios.
All right, dale un beso, baby. All right. Guys, it's finally here. I got the Jedi group open, and I got a website put together for all you guys that can reach out to me instead of sending me an email. The website's 420john69.com, and pretty much everything you need is listed out on the links above and the links below. So if you're interested in a Jedi group, if you're interested in getting help with a trip,
relationship advice, credit card service, real estate, affiliate programs, pretty much anything that I'm talking about, business, investments. It's all on the website, so that way you guys can help me help you a lot faster. That way I don't miss out on any of the emails, and it'll help me stay in touch with you guys. Even if something happens to the channel or the Instagram or whatever, if everything gets taken down or blocked by the platforms, I'll still have a way to get in touch with you guys. So go ahead and go to the website and pick whichever link that you need help on and fill out the information, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Look forward to seeing you there. All right, talk to you guys soon. Adios, pura vida.
All right, guys, so I'm putting together these groups, my Jedi Master Inner Circle. So there's gonna be 2 levels to it. You're gonna have the Jedi Masters, which are the guys that are making 100K or more per year at least, and have been well-traveled, have a lot of experience, and know of different places that we can go to experience and find beautiful girls and be able to share amongst everyone and give advice to other people as well. And then we're also going to have the young Jedis that maybe aren't as experienced or just starting out in life or are young and don't really have much money, but they want to live this lifestyle. They're being inspired and they want to start and learn and be able to communicate with each other. So that'll be the second level. And of course the Jedi Master level will be in both, so that you'll have the Jedi Masters also helping the young Jedis by answering questions for people that are new. And then the Jedi Masters, what we're gonna do is have like trips maybe once a year where all of us Jedi Masters come together and go to a destination where we'll be able to experience all of this together and share and network and share financial advice, how to make money. It'll be how to make money, how to deal with breakups, how to meet girls. Pretty much everything that you're seeing on my videos that I'm teaching, we'll be able to network and do it in person and put together these groups and meetings for people and kind of be me as the connector, connecting all of you guys together, because I'm getting all these messages from people from all walks of life in different parts of the world. And a lot of you guys tell me that you don't have anyone to share these experiences with or share your stories and share all the knowledge that you've accumulated throughout the years. And once you communicate with me, it's like you're spilling your entire story because you're so excited to tell someone finally, because there's no one else you can't tell your friends, can't tell your family, and there's no one you can ask questions. There's no one you can share these intimate details with. And so I want to bring you guys together with other like-minded people that are watching my videos and kind of want to live this lifestyle as well. And let me know which Jedi Master or Jedi part level in the inner circle that you want to be in. There's going to be either the young Jedi or the Jedi Masters, and the Jedi Masters is going to be for you guys to join. That's the screening process. And then we got the young Jedis for $50. That way it's affordable. And the fun is to screen out. Obviously, if you're doing well, isn't much. And then it keeps out the people that aren't serious. It's kind of like how to weed out the people that aren't really real. And of course, there's going to be moderation, and there's going to be like content moderation where I moderate who gets in and interview the people that want to come in to make sure they're real. And that way, everyone that's in the group is actually there because they want to be, and that they share this similar outlook on life and want to live this type of life and level up even more, make more connections, make more friends, kind of like me and Tim, the 72-year-old that you've been seeing interview, and other people you haven't seen in my videos that I hang out with. It'll be kind of like being into the inner circle and make these kind of bonds that will last a lifetime, and these kind of memories that we can share together and have some awesome adventures together. You guys will be invited once you pay the entrance fee, and then we'll get you in. All right, guys, that's it. Adios, pura vida. You say adios, baby.
Adios.
Bye. Well, guys, if you coming down here to Cancun, Playa del Carmen, I have friends down here as well that can take care of stuff. If you're heading down to Costa Rica, I got friends in Costa Rica that can help take care of the stuff, help assist with transportation and activities and lodging and things like that. And then the business that helped me live this life is the credit card service business. So if you own a business and you're still paying the credit card fees, you don't have to do that anymore. Stop wasting your money. You could be enjoying it every month instead of like whatever you're paying to the bank, $1,000, $2,000 to the bank every month. You take it and go on a vacation. Look at the ocean, how beautiful it is down here, and the weather's perfect. It's so early in the morning, I'm already sweating. It's tropical, and people are swimming down there, if you could see. And the only thing I wish that was down here is that there was more waves. But like I said, if you own a business, you don't have to pay for the fees. You can use it for vacation, take your family out, reinvest in your business, or whatever it is you want to do on with it. It's way better than wasting it, paying it to the bank and getting nothing in return. So that's it. All right, that's it for now. Talk to you guys later. Adios.